Queers. Today on the Big Gay Agenda, we are chatting with the director of Queendom, Beam. Welcome to the podcast, Beam.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, we're so excited.
Yes. First of all, thank you. You did an amazing job on the show. We're very excited to talk to you. Our first question is, what were your first impressions when you read the Queendom script or the novel?
Oh, Freaky Friday.
Yes. Us too.
Yeah, Freaky Friday, but then you have to fall in love with someone who looks like you. Yeah, that's my first impression, and then I feel like, oh, this can be a good coming of age story too. Like, because once you switch, that's the basic core of any body switch story. But usually you don't have to get on with your loved one, with another person. Yeah. So yeah, that was my first impression. So then it just automatically reminds me of those era, like that 90s, that 2000s era, like the good old times. And I kind of want to bring those elements back, because I feel like today, like the world is on fire more and more, right? I just want something to just rejuvenate our hearts. Yeah.
And boy, did it ever.
You nailed it.
Thank you so much.
You nailed
really,
it.
I mean, every feedback that we're getting is rejuvenate our hearts too.
Good. And like the 90s, now that you mention that, like it definitely does have that like 90s, 2000 like fun, especially like coming of age stuff like you mentioned. Like, yeah, oh man, that's so good.
Just like the series in general, it's so good. How did your vision for the series change as you worked on it from start to finish?
So I think the very first vision was that we wanted to make something very romantic, but then the comedy element, it hasn't like geared up that much at the beginning. But after the pilot, we saw that actually the comedy needs to be like tuned up a lot more. I think that's the most the part that has changed the most. Also, it just it has a thing to do with the actresses. So first, we weren't sure that Ah Huang or Pam or Lin and Prao, that they can take the comedy as far as we did. But yeah, after like the workshop and after we opened up together more and more, I feel actually those four were just like the funniest women ever. Yeah.
They really were right. They were funny.
Ah Huang for me, Ah Huang is like my medium. Yeah. She would imitate me, and like back and forth we do it together, and I think it shows a little bit. Yeah. I really enjoyed channel my comedian to Ah Huang the most, to be honest.
Oh, that's great.
It was perfect. Yeah, because she got to spend a lot of time playing Print, which was perfect because that was like she brings a lot of comedy as a character, so like it was executed really nicely.
Yeah, and she improvised herself a lot. Some lines were just by her, and it's so funny.
That's so funny.
And like Lin, she's a funny person, and at the beginning she was like, "P Beam, my character is so serious. Like, won't she have any funny moments? I don't want to be just like like tied up all the time." And I'm like, wait, there's an episode that you can do that. Just wait for it. So the drunk episode, you
Oh my
know.
God.
I
Yeah,
love that scene.
That's so funny.
that was real Lynn. That was her real self.
Oh, I love that so
Oh
much.
my gosh. That's so great to know.
Yes, it really is.
Yeah. Lynn usually it's not the tied up like Lynn's real self is she's quirky, she's funny, and she's very tender. So she's not cold like Mai at all. Yeah.
Well, she sure did pull off the, like, not really cold, but like just the cool.
Very stoic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stoic. That's the word. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh,
That's so
I
fun.
loved
I love that so much.
I loved everybody. They're just so great.
Literally.
You mentioned improv briefly. Like, was there a moment that was improv
Oh my
that
God.
just enhanced the scene?
Oh yes. Proud and Ahwang scene. The one that they were in the flower shop, that they were like arguing to each other, that like you move on in a circle or you move on in a straight line. That scene. So I just designed the blocking that they should like walk back and forth to each other. But then when the action hits, they were just on fire. Like the chemistry between them was really good. It was one of the best chemistry in the show for me. Like the dynamic of the sisterhood between them. You know that they're really like sister. That I know you and I'm gonna get you. Yeah, that was improv for them, and we were just laughing behind the monitor like so much. Yeah.
Their dynamic was really, really fun.
Oh, it was so great. Switching gears a little bit from the acting and the improv, can you tell us a little bit about how you and the writers and producers work together to shape the story?
Yes, we would have like every week we would have like the writing room session. It will happen all day, like all night, all day, all night. So yeah, we would lay out the structures together, and the writers would do the actual writing, like the dialogues and the scripts and everything. But like I would put my perspective on a lot of things, like how I want Ray's life to be, or Prince's life to be, or the core of their problems, or how they would have a healthy relationship. But the healthy relationship part is actually everyone agrees to have that direction, because especially Pinette, right at the beginning, Pinette also wants a green flag show. Like she doesn't want to, she doesn't want a toxic relationship dynamic, because why, you know, like why?
Yes, I agree with you. Why?
I mean, non-toxic things can be fun, can be so fun.
Totally.
Yeah. And
90s,
sexy.
2000s.
And sexy at the same
and
time.
romantic and everything.
And yeah. Like, because the
Agreed.
real problems that you have in relationship that is not toxic problems is dramatic enough, right?
No, totally. We say that all the time. Like, we're like, things happen in real life that can also be drama, and it's more interesting to watch characters work through it, which I would say every character in the show does that in the interpersonal dynamics, which is one of the reasons I like the story so much. It's like, yeah, look at them communicating or not communicating, and like, yeah. Oh, that's so fun.
Exactly. So yeah, I think the main thing is that we have to lay out the structure really well to kind of keep the audience fun, and those cliffhangers at the end of every episode, it's very strategic. It's been planned, like everything's planned for the viewers to just never get bored of any seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, nailed it. Those cliffhangers. I was like, no, what do you mean? I gotta wait a week. What? They were effective.
Thank you.
So, was there like a wild idea that you had that almost made it into the show but didn't?
It's about Ray's career at the end. It was, though she was gonna be a fashion designer for a while. For a big while. But then, yeah, it's too off of their world. So we kind of trace back to her personality, that she's a person who tends to keep everything inside, and those kind of person would have outlet like writing. So yeah, we started from like, oh yeah, she has her own diary. She writes how she feels, her daily life all the time, and yeah, that would like come up to be scripts or novel or those kind of creative outlet instead. And I think it makes more sense, and I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it
Because
definitely makes sense.
Ray's not the person who hates acting. She likes acting, you know, but it's just that the reason that she did it is but mostly for her mother. So yeah, she just explores like her new road, something like that.
Yeah, no, it made total sense. And like now that you like laid that out, I was like, oh wow, I really can't see her as a fashion designer like as easily. Like, so yeah, no, it's a very good choice.
I think that's just my needs, because I just want to see clothes, beautiful clothes more and more. But I mean, I think every outfit that we showed is awesome already. Yeah.
Yeah, no, wardrobe did a great job on this show. Very fun.
Yeah, he really did. He really did.
One thing we noticed about the show is the show clearly has like a very structured color palette like throughout the entire show. So how did you decide like what the color palette was going to be and like the overall mood with the show?
Quite straightforward. So Ray's world, it should be muted. Yeah, at the beginning, like very basic colors, neutral color, like beige, gray, white, and Prince world is pink and colorful. That's quite straightforward. And personally, I kind of want to make the overall tone pink world because I like pink. there's no yeah.
Good reason.
I like pink. After the Barbie movie, honestly, actually not even after, like when I know that they're gonna make Barbie, I'm like, oh man, I want to make a pink movie too. I know it's gonna be pink, and yeah, it's my turn now.
Listen, and you nailed it.
So shifting gears a little bit, we always like are curious about like how people adapt novels into the show, because like it just seems so interesting about like what to leave out and like just how this story that's so long will go to a TV show. So did the tone of the original novel influence your style choices for the show at all?
Not really. So the reason is, like, one of the big obstacle for Ray and Prince love was created by a man, and we kind of like, no, we're gonna make everyone gay.
Great choice. We love that.
And yeah, so I think the tone that we really keep was the fantasy tone. Like that world is a little bit unrealistic, right? They have body switch, and they have that magical elements of like spiritual world, like how the minds connect. I think we keep that, but the novel is more on a romantic and more dramatic tone. The unseriousness comes later.
I love that. Watching that opening scene, I'm sure we were both like, oh, that guy's gonna get in between them. Like that's any show, like that's what would happen. And then when we got the brother and him together, cool.
I was like, yes.
Yeah.
This, please.
When you can count the amount of straight characters on one hand.
I know.
Good show.
I think it's just the parents. The parents are straight, and that's it.
As far as we know, yes.
Until
Exactly.
As far as we know.
Exactly.
Did you ever use any unusual or experimental filming techniques while working on Queendom?
Yes, on EP4 we used Handycam. Yeah, actually we had tons of footages on Handycam. We used it when Ray and Prince was hanging out in the Chantaburi town in the market, just running around together eating ice cream. Yeah, we used Handycam and it was so fun because literally the action was like, okay, Huang and Pam, you just run and do whatever you want. Like stop there and there and there. And yeah, that my DP was just like running, like he was like improvising. And so the footage that we used was little, but actually we had a long footage on Ray and Prince on Handycam that was hanging out together. That would be an interesting like uncut scenes, right?
Totally.
Oh my
I'd love
gosh.
to see that so much.
Unedited, fully.
Just like it'd be great.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
so
people would
fun.
just watch it. Like, I mean, they'd watch anything at this point, but we
That's
just
so
want
fun.
more. And that's the beauty of the show. But it was also just so well done in general.
I know. It really was. I cannot say that
Thank you
enough.
so much. Thank you so much. I mean, I know that we have flaws. Like obviously, I know, but I mean, the reception that we're getting is just, it makes me so happy.
Good.
I'm glad.
I think I'm at the happiest right now this year. Like this year has been very, very tough with everyone because we really rushed everything to get it out. And so we use a lot of our energy, our mentality. So now it's just like seeing these reception just make everything worthwhile, honestly. Yeah.
I mean, seeing the reception that Queendom has gotten online, like, I did not find anybody really saying anything negative. Everyone's just like, why are people not watching this more? Like, everybody needs to be watching this. And we definitely agree on this podcast. So we just appreciate you taking the time to come talk to us to give us even more details about the behind the scenes. Speaking of behind the scenes, how did you use visuals to show the differences between Ray and Prince worlds before and after the body swap?
Okay. So as you can see, actually their world is not changed that much. I mean, the background is still pretty much the same, right? Like Ray's room is still like muted. Prince's room is pink because they would live together. So the background didn't change. I think except that Prince's room was very messy at the beginning and they have to clean up together. And Prince has to be more tidied. I think that's the only difference. But other than that, it's pretty much the same. I think the changing tone of the thing is more on like lighting and framing. Well, like when they like each other more and the romance kicking in. I think more like that is more. I mean, the shots and the lighting change after that. Yeah.
I have to go back and watch and notice that. Speaking as a director who was directing actors involved in a body swap, were there any challenges that came with that when you were directing the actors, like when they had to keep swapping roles?
there were days that maybe they had to switch back and forth like 4 times a day.
That's rough.
Like,
Oh my god.
okay, 2 scenes as their usual self, as their old self, 3 scene new self, another 2 scene old self, like that. Like, well, the biggest burden is on the actors, honestly. And the obstacle is sometimes I even forgot. Like, I forgot.
That's fair.
Like, Ah Huang was being Ray, and we shot it, and like, okay, done. And then maybe an AD or Pinet, the producer, would be like, wait, Ah Huang's supposed to be Prince in this. I'm like, shit, oh my god, yeah. Okay, let's read, guys, come back, redo.
That's so stressful.
Yeah.
That's so stressful.
And the kids sometimes, if that happened, the kids would be like, yeah, we were a bit confused too, but we're like, what? Like, yeah. And if the change is very drastic, I would have them just sit across each other and do a mirror acting a bit before scene. Yeah, like have Pam imitate Ah Huang, have Ah Huang imitate Pam, and they would get on easier. Yeah.
So they did real life mirroring. It wasn't just in the show.
No, they do shit tons of mirror acting, like shit tons.
They're experts now.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest tool that we use in workshops, in acting workshops. That's the acting workshops really was like one of the biggest weapon that we had to make them like realize more of their characters, because Ah Huang and Pam, they have like their own personality at the beginning, and that's why I intentionally have Ah Huang play Prince most part, because she's more like a funny and bubbly person, and Pam is like a real black cat princess in real life. So Pam should have played Ray more, but then it cannot rely on just them being themselves. They have to also be like Ray, because Pam she's a black cat princess, but Ray has like this kind of suppressed emotions too, and Pam doesn't have that. So they have to tune themselves to find like the Ray and Prince. And in those workshops with the acting coach, which is brilliant, he's, oh my god, he saved my life. So in those acting workshops, I would witness them like doing the scene, and when I feel like, oh, I'm meeting Ray right now, or I'm meeting Prince right now, I'll be like, okay, yeah, I found her. Yeah, let's keep that. It will be something like that. Yeah.
It
So
seems like such a magical moment.
I was just thinking that.
Yeah, because they would have they would say lines like maybe 10 different ways, 10 different times, and there will be a time that like, oh yeah, Ray appears, Prince appears. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Was there a moment like when the actor surprised you with how well they pulled off the swap?
Yeah. I mean, I cannot remember specific moment, because there are, like I said, like many days that they have to like. I think it's in general that I'm very grateful for them, that their intelligence is high enough to do that. Really, my cast are such smart women. They are super intelligent. They are super quick. They can learn so quickly, and they just get it, and it just makes my job and everyone's job so much easier.
But hold on, Thea. I need to bring something up real quick, and it might be like one of my favorite scenes in all of Queendom. And it's the scene with Wan Mai and Siphon, and Siphon is like tying Wan Mai's hands up with the tape.
The
I
roller.
just think like the way that you directed it was just
It was so good.
so
It's
great,
hilarious.
and like we haven't seen something like that really before, and it was
Funny.
just it was great, and I loved the way the two of them played it. It was perfect. I just wanted to tell you that.
It's hilarious.
Oh my god, that's Peanut always like teasing me that, Beam, are you using your real life inspiration?
No shaming.
I'm not gonna answer that
As you
question.
Leave that out there.
But I
So funny.
I like sexiness, man.
But I love that it starts that way and then it gets real unserious at the end. Like it's just perfect.
Yeah, I think that's
Great.
that's me. Yeah, that's me.
It's so good. All right. So last question we have for you is, what would you like Queendom's legacy to be in the girl love scene?
Okay, because I really this is a big question. So I really want Queendom to be remembered as some sort of warm and fuzzy fairy tale where loving others and loving yourself can be done at the same time. And that's the magic that will help you grow to be a person of your dream. Yes, I wrote it down and I'm reading it out loud because
So beautiful. Oh my God.
But
I want that on a pillow.
But yeah, that's the thing. And I don't know if you guys have seen some clips that I it's my thank you speech to the fans that came to the theater. But also there are parts that I kind of want to say it again. That for me, Queendom is like a place that is a place for little girls inside your hearts and the woman you have become. Yeah, that's really my intention. Like and in the beginning I talked to Ahua, I talked to Pam, and I still see them. I see everyone as a kid. Like I can see their 5-year-old in them, and I feel like that kind of innocence, that kind of naivety, and just like you look into the world with such brightness. I want to bring that in this. And also we are grown-ups now. We are grown-ups, and I want to like embrace and respect the grown-up version of us too. So yeah, I think that's my super key intention. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I think you definitely achieved that with this show, to be, at least in my opinion. I think you definitely achieved that. So, that was so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Wow, you make me so happy too. I have to emphasize on that.
I'm glad you made us very happy in the world, so we appreciate you. And thank you again for coming and talking to us. We really, really appreciate getting to hear your insight and just talk to you and meet you. It's been really lovely. So for the listeners out there, if you haven't watched Queendom, I'm surprised you watched this interview, but please go watch it. If you've seen it, watch it again. And until next time, for everybody at home, hydrate for lesbian Jesus.
And gay it up all over the place.
Bye.
Bye.
And with that, we've been Big Gay Energy. If you like this episode, check out all our other episodes right here on YouTube.
Please like, leave a comment below, and subscribe for more amazing super gay content.